Everybody, this is Jacob from Winch Me This. I decided to start a new live video series because I haven't got the other stuff I wanted to do going yet for the live video series I wanted to do. So we're going to do this one. I've been wanting to do this. I'm going to do the Iron Cross my way. No dark side hedge, just straight Iron Cross, and we're going to half press it. The idea is going to half press it the whole way. I'm going to try to shoot the dice controlled. I'm going to say that word, but I'm going to attempt that. So I'm going to try to go from 1,000 to 3,000. I don't know how many videos it'll take, but that's the idea here. That's what I'm going to do. That's what this series is going to be about. It's all Iron Cross. It's all going to start at awesome. So I'm going to start at 25, 30, 30, and then 15. So like a $15 table. Obviously, I'm going to also have a line bet. So I'm going to have a $15 pass line bet. So that's going to be hindering some of the profits, obviously. But so that's what we're going to do. I don't know how this is going to turn out. I didn't know if I should put a limit of videos on it or if I should just attempt to go from 1K to 3K. So I chose 1K to 3K. This bet is a $100 bet, essentially, per shooter. So we got to put $15 on the line. Now, I'm not, on my come out rolls, I'm not going to be working. Or that's not what I mean. I'm just going to play the pass line on my come outs, and then from there, I'm going to play the Iron Cross. So here we go. Let's see what happens. This is going to be a fun one. This is going to be interesting. The goal is 3,000. So we started with 1,000. We're going to go to 3,000. All right, so I'm just going to try to set me a point here. It's the thought process behind what I'm doing. And we did not set a point. We rolled aces. So this is going to, this is a big part of the negative when you're trying to play light side stuff, is you have to have a pass line bet. So if you're not an odds player, the pass line bet is actually kind of a negative to the strategy. But it's necessary if you want to shoot. And we got a 10. Okay. So there's going to be a, like when it's on the 4, the 9, or the 10, it is slightly separated from the rest of the game. So here we go. Let's play the Iron Cross. See what happens. So 15 field, quarter, 30. All right, so this is the base model. This is $100. That's a $100 bet. Not counting the line. That's $100. We're going to half press the whole way. No matter what we hit, we're going to half press. Here we go. Hard 6. 2 threes. So it's going to win $35. We're going to lose the field. 35. So half press, we got to put that back. So that's part of it. And so I'm going to add $12. Now I know that's a little bigger than a half press, but that's how this is going to have to go because we have to replace the field. So the actual profit on that first level is only $20. So we reinvested 12. Seven out. That isn't good. That was a pretty good looking roll. There we go. Try again. $15 on the line. Again, this could go real bad. Maybe I just get smoked. But we're going to try it. Six, 5, 1. 5, 1, 6er. Okay, so this is a little different. Obviously, with the 6, we're going to play it slightly different because we have the 6. So I'm going to put $15 in odds behind it. Let's move this over here. I think it'll be easier for people to see. Nope, still can't see it. There we go. Ouch, 437. Them are pretty rolls too. Well, that sucked. Just set all that up and then get beat up. So far, this isn't working. Not because the Iron Cross isn't working. It hasn't had a chance to work. I need to get $100 in red chips. You know, if you shoot PSOs and 3-roll shots, it's going to be hard to make money on the light side. It's going to be super difficult to make money on the light side if you only roll 3 and 2 rolls. So again, I don't think that's a negative to the strategy. It's just, if you're only going to see those kind of rolls, there's really only one way to win on those kind of rolls. 7 on the come out. It's 15, a short roll, but they would have counted that one. That's a... We're not gonna... We got a 7, back-to-back 7, so I am smoking the 7 right now. So we are going to switch something up on my shooting. Again, I don't necessarily think I'm doing anything special, but we're going to switch up to a hardway set, see what we can do. Got a 10, 6, 4, 10. So my normal set is just rolling 7s, at least it appears that way. So it appears that I'm just rolling 7s. So I switched to a hardway set. So if you're rolling on axis, the hardway set should win. When you're rolling off axis, I mean, hardway set should win. So that's what we're trying to do here. We got a 6, 4 deuce. So let me show you, this is only a $20 profit at the beginning because we have to replace this. So it wins 35, but you have to replace that. So it's only a $20 profit. So we're just going to press the 6, $12 and rack 10. It's really just racking 8. But see where we end up. There's the 9. Okay, so that's a $15 winner. So in this case, half press isn't much, right? $15. So what I'm going to do is you can either press $10, $5, $7, $6, whatever. I'm going to take and press 10 on the 5 and rack $5. At the beginning level here, you're going to have to make some adjustments if you want a half press. Six deuce 8, 6, 2, 8. So again, $20 and the 15 loser. We're going to replace that. I need to get some white chips. And we're going to put $12 on our 8. We're half pressing all the way out to see where it gets us. On a long roll, we should crush it. We just have to get to a long roll. 3, 2, 5. Okay, so this is our first pressed hit. So we're going to lose this. But this right here, this is going to win, it ends up being $49, right? You win 14 and then 35. So $49. You could obviously drop $1 for 50, but we're going to pay it as 49 because we need the red chips. So now we have this to half press, 30, whatever that is, dollars. So I'm going to take my 6 there. This leaves us with like 16 bucks, which is not exactly half, but pretty close. As you guys can see, I haven't pressed the field yet. I want to get all of those to the second level before I press the field. And there's the 4, 3, 1. And again, guys, I don't know if this will work. This may not be the way this can work. Come here. $15. All right, I'm going to take, what do I need to do here? Let's just add 12 to the 8 and rack that. Again, this first level, it's not a precise science. I know I just took that money off the 5. That 5 is supposed to have $10 more on it. Here we go. I didn't mean to do that. There's the 9. That's a $15 9. So this first level is going to be tough. Hello, everybody. And maybe that's the problem. Maybe we need to start bigger. So let's take this to 60. There's a quarter. And we'll rack this up. $437. Tough one. We actually got some movement on that one, but we're not collecting enough. So we're going to have to make an adjustment. So one of the two adjustments I know we can make here. Either A, we can start as a bigger iron cross. That's one adjustment we can make. Or B, what we can do is we can full press until the second level. Personally, I think we should start at a bigger iron cross. So we're going to start at the second level, which changes a lot as far as amount goes. So it'll be like this. This would be the level. But then we can half press successfully. So let's put our line bet down, pull the field off. Box numbers are going to be off. Let's try starting at this level. At the other level, I don't know that we can ever meet our goal. Here we go, coming out. And there's a 5. Okay, points 5. Easy money here, hopefully. You can move this back here in odds. It'll pay a little better. Ooh, come back here. It'll pay 75, which is nice. And then we're going to put a quarter in the field here. Now, our half press should work better at this level. And maybe this is the level I should have started with. And so, here we go. Let's see what we got. Let's see if we can make this work. 4, okay. As you can tell, instead of winning $15 and having to adjust, we're going to win a quarter. And this is a much easier play as far as pressing, right? So we can press $18 on the 6. Rack our quarter up. Try again. Aces in both places, so this is nice. We're going to win $50, double bubble. Again, we're still trying half press. How do I want to do this? Let's add that and make it 90. Rack that. Here we go. 6, 4, 10. Very nice. It's going to win a quarter. So this is going to allow us, I believe, to go to 90 as well. Still going to rack up some chips. All right, now we need to press the field in the 5. And we'll see where we end up. Hard 6. Okay, so this is a good one for us. This hard 6 is going to be real good for us. We're going to win 105 but lose the field. So let's take this to 50 and rack 55. The reason I did that is because this is a little overpowered on the 5, so we should be okay there. Oh, short roll 7. I don't know why they dug. Oh, they dug in so hard right there. That's brutal. No action. No action on the dicers. Okay. So far, taking a beating. Here we go. I agree, Waylon. I think every time I get on here and I try to manipulate the outcomes, all I end up with is proving that if I just chunk them down the table, I'll do better. I totally agree with that. There's a 3. Because I feel like when I'm watching this, I'm like, I do better when I just throw them down the table. And we got a 4, okay. We got a point finally. And maybe that's the plan, right? You just say, hey, you know what? Let's get some green chips. We're just gonna chunk them and make the bets correctly. Here we go. $46. Yeah, I feel the same way. Like with myself personally, I don't know about anyone else, but with myself personally, I feel like random rolling, I do just as good as anything else. Let's put 15 on the 5. Let's rack 30. Yo, 11. That's going to win a quarter. Let's just take our 5 up to 75. Let's do that. Try to press one up at a time. Let's go that route this time. So that's kind of what, like, I feel that same way. I really do. Like, first of all, I don't necessarily think I'm a good dice controller. I don't think that. So that helps me because I don't think I'm good at it. There's a quarter on the 10. Let's press 18 on the 6. So hopefully we get a good roll here. See, this is reliant on having a monster roll. If you want to make some big money, you got to have a monster. Aces in both places. It's going to win 50 bucks. So let's take that to 90. Rack it back up. $415. So it's going to win 105 on the 5 minus the field. Let's see what we got. And we can press our 8. So here we go, 105. Let's press that 8 up. We can actually press the field up here too and still collect a quarter. And actually I like that in this spot. 549. Glad we did that. Now we're going to win 50 instead of 25. So again, here we go. Start across there, trying to press them all up again. Four, that's our point, so we're going to win the line bet plus the field, so that's kind of cool. 50, 15. I'm actually going to just collect that. That's not really part of what we're doing. We're going to press that. Field's going to come down for right now. Box numbers are going to be off. Box number's going to be off. Here we go. Once we get a point set, we'll put the field back. And here we go. We got an 11. That's a good one. We're going to win 15 bucks. We'll take it. 6-5, yo. 6, 5, yo. And again, you could press that or whatever you want to do. I'm just going to collect any of the come out winners. I feel like that helps with the few come out losers we'll have. And a 10. Our new point is 10. We'll take it. Here we go. Let's put our $50 back in the field. See what we got. See if we can make some more wins. We're borderline on the point where we're really going to start racking some money. And there's the double bubble. Triple in most places nowadays with the 12. But just double here. So it's going to win 100. 50 and 50. So we're going to be able to drop that and make that right. We're going to bump that. We're going to collect 50. All right. Five, 3, 8. Okay, so it's going to be 140 winner right there. There's 120. And I'm going to lose this 75. So it's pretty simple. We'll just pay it like this. 140. That's going to allow us to we're going to put our 75 back. We're going to press our 6. We're still going to rack up 35 bucks. All right. We're heavy on the field right now. And that's that's how I ended up pressing it. I didn't really mean to do it that way. It's just how it happened. All right, hard 8, same thing here. We're going to win 140. And replace our field. Let's press our 5 to 125. We'll rack up 40. So right now is when people are like, get out of the hand, get out of the hand. But we're just going to let it buck. We're going to see how far it goes. Hard 10. Very nice. Very nice. So it's going to win 15 and 75. All right, so we got to get this one up to 150 as well. And that's already in place. So let's just rack this up. Point made. So pull this down for now. So this is a pretty nice little roll. Pretty nice little roll. Box numbers are going to be off. See where we end up. Five, 4, 9. All right, put our 75 back. Can we get some more winouts? So right now we're at the $175 level, which is cool. 1, 2, 3. I believe that's the small in this chute. That's going to win 75. I'm going to press there. I'm actually going to press this 130 as well. One, 2, 3 again. Very nice. It's going to win 75. Let's press this one. And I'm going to go through and press all of these one more time before I press the field. So I'm gonna make these into black chips. So 300 in black. That way we get a better idea what we're looking at up here. So that's 60. So we got 180. Sorry, I'm adjusting to make it look right. So 180, 180, 150, 75. Here we go. Let's see what we got. $314. Okay. $314. $75 winner. Quarter there. So right now, we have 300, 460, 530, right? Something like that. So, yeah, there's like $600 up there. So we're up like 1, 2, 3. So we're up like $500 at this point. This would be a really good time to stop. And that's what I'm going to do here. Remember, we're trying to make it to 3,000. So let me pull all this down, just see where we're at. Remember, we're attempting to get from 1,000 to 3,000. So let's see where we're actually at. That way I get this number right. So 300 more. Let's see where we're at. There's our initial 1,000. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. We're up about 475. All right, so at this point, I would look at it like, okay, I'm up 475. I would like to keep at least 300. So that's what we're going to look at. So let's go. So there's 225. Still going to play the same strategy, guys. So I'm right at $300. Right at $300 in profit. Remember, we're going from 1,000 to 3,000, so let's just play it from here. Let's make this look right. And let's see if we can bump it up again. At this point, whatever happens here, I would be done. And 5 deuce 7. Now, is that because I got out of rhythm? Maybe. But either way, we made the right play, right call there. That was not an 8, guys. That was a 7. Here we go. So let's count it up just to make sure. 1,000, 225, 250, 275, 290, $302 profit. Okay. $302 profit. We'll take it. That's 32% on 1,000. So, right? No, it's like 30. It's like 30%. Just call it 30%. 30% on 1,000. We'll take it. We'll come back tomorrow with $1,302. 1,300, or maybe not tomorrow. My next video. Whatever my next video ends up being, when it ends up being on this series. But so we're looking at that, right? We're looking at $300 profit on 1,000. It's a really good day. And we're going to come back next video and try to do the same thing, just with only the iron cross. Just with only the iron cross. That's it. Half pressing the whole way. We did it. We didn't deviate from the half press. Well, we might have fluctuated slightly, but we pressed every hit. But yeah, so we'll try it again next video. But yeah, as far as the shooting goes, I agree, man. I really do. I really do think that I honestly do better random rolling. It seems like I do better. And I could just be perception. I don't know. But when I'm trying to hit the horn numbers, I feel like I do better trying to hit them. But when I'm just throwing the dice and trying to play the game, I feel like I do much better random rolling. And again, it could be that I'm putting too much pressure on attempting to manipulate the dice. I actually stopped my sports betting service for a while because my family life and stuff is way too intrusive to it, and I didn't feel like I was devoting enough time to it. My kid plays a lot of sports and he's good, so I spent a lot of time doing that. And then, I also have another child and a wife, so I just wasn't devoting enough time to the sports betting side, so I just stopped it. But Thomas, if you email me at wagermethis.com, I will give you an invite to my Discord, which is where I have all the guys, and I still give out picks on Discord. I still give out sports betting on Discord, but it's free. I don't charge for it. So, Thomas, just email, and anyone else that wants to be involved in the Discord. We talk about sports all day long on there, sports betting stuff. The Square Pair guys are involved. Also, just if you guys are interested, email me at wagermethis.com and I will send you an invite to the Discord. And you can join our Discord, and it's totally free. And it's just a bunch of sports betting guys giving out their opinions, giving out their plays. Whether you follow or fade, whatever they do, that's up to you. But there's no cost. But it is a private group, so you have to email me to get an invite. I don't just want every Joe Blow in there. I want you to actually care about what's going on in there, because the guys that are in there do care as well. They really care about sports betting. So, but if you're really interested, Thomas, just email me at wagermethis.com. I will email you back the invite to Discord. Now, obviously, you're going to have to download Discord to do this, but you'll get on a forum with a bunch of guys that really know their stuff about sports and give out good picks. We have guys that do soccer. We have guys that live in Europe that give us European soccer plays. We have guys that, are into hockey, baseball, football, basketball. It's a very well-rounded group. And we talk about craps on there too. And a lot of these guys, some of the guys play craps together. It's a good group, guys. And I do little contests on there for the special games. I didn't do one for the World Series for some reason. I just kind of spaced it. But generally I do it, and I give out baseball. I bought people signed baseballs and jerseys and giving people wager me this gear and stuff. So I do still do that stuff. But again, guys, if you're interested in that, email me. But you got to be really interested in sports picks. Guys, if you come on there and you're just going to just sit there and troll or something, I'm going to kick you out of it. It's a serious group, handicapping group. It's not a joke. It's guys trying to win money sports betting. So if you're interested, email me and I will send you an invite. But don't come in there with no crap. I'll kick you out. Thank you, Woody. But anyone available, if you want to join the sports betting group, you can. Like I said, just hit me up. But you come in there with some crap on your mind, and I'm going to kick you out, because the people that are involved in there that have been there, they have put the work in and day out on there, that hang out and are good. They don't deserve it. So just keep that in mind. So if that's your plan, I would not do it. But anyways, guys like Googs are on there, and Waylon, if you want to join, just send me an email. I'll give you an invite. And it's for good people, guys. We don't have bad people in the craps community. That's the truth. There's just not bad people in our community, and we don't want them. So if we do end up with some suckers and some knuckleheads, we're just going to boot them. We want the good people that look out for people's families and that kind of things that we have in this craps community. So no different in the sports betting community. So same thing across the board, guys. But if you want to pick today, this is my favorite pick of today. I'm going to say Carolina team total over 7.5 points in the first half. You get this at plus money. This is the football game tonight. I think they score more than 7 points in the first half against the Bears, and it's plus money. I got it at plus 102 or 105. So you're getting a good bet, a good quality bet, and it's only 7.5 points. I think Carolina's going to score some points in this game. I think the Bears are too. So, but first half, Carolina team total over 7.5. Now, I know not everyone has them kind of bets readily available, but that's the one I like. So that's my favorite one for today. And again, guys, all these picks are free now. I give out my information, my bets. I give out my bets on this Discord. So like I said, if you're interested, hit me up, wagermethis.com. wager me this at gmail.com. Sorry. Wager me this at gmail.com. And yeah, I'll send the invite. But you have to download Discord and stuff, guys. Discord is just a chat room, is all it is. So, but this gives me real time access to everybody, and that's why I like it. So, but anyways, that's what I got for today. So it was a good day on this little series. I think this series is going to be fun. A lot of people are coming around to the Iron Cross. The Iron Cross had a really bad reputation for a long time, and then some people like myself and Waylon and some different people got involved and kind of fleshed out the Iron Cross and figured out some better techniques with it. I think a lot of people used to just set and forget the Iron Cross, and that can't work with it. You have to make some moves. You have to regress, press, go 2 hits and down type of things with it. But you're getting all the numbers. So you're essentially getting 84% of the combinations when you play the Iron Cross. So you should win 8 out of every 10 rolls. And generally, I think if you watched, it probably would work that way. Actually, it would work that way. So that's why a lot of the stuff, everything isn't, hey, just play this down and it's going to work. It can't work that way, guys. It can't work like just set it and forget it. There's no set it and forget it strategies. If you're, I call this all the time. If you're same betting, you're same losing. If you're just going to same bet all the time, you're going to same lose, because if you just same bet, you are subjecting yourself to the actual house edge. Like, for example, if you just played a $30 six and didn't play nothing else and always just played it, you are going to eat that house edge, because that means that you're subjecting yourself to that. But if you play a $30 six and every time you hit that $30 six, you drop it to 18, now you're playing that for free. That second bet's free because you've already won $35. Even though the house edge is the same, you've manipulated it at that point because now you're playing for free. So same bet is same loss. You got to make moves. You have to go up, you have to go down. You have to do something different. You have to make more combinations per hit, something. You have to manipulate the game in order to gain an advantage. If you just play the same bet every time, you're going to lose the percentage that the game says you will lose. It may take 100 rolls, but you are going to lose it. But if you're going to manipulate it, if you're going to play a don't with a 6 and 8, if you're going to play the 4 and 10 and ladder them up and down, you're going to manipulate that edge because you're adjusting when you win and you're adjusting when you lose. So you're taking away some of what the casino has calculated in the house edge. You're taking away a little bit of it by winning and then playing for free. That second bet has no house edge because you're playing with their money. And that's something that gets overlooked a lot, is that people want to preach house edge, and house edge is real. I'm not saying it's not real. It's just, it shouldn't matter to the player because the player should be playing craps. The player should be adjusting for what's going on, for what's hit, what isn't hit, all the things. The player should be adjusting where the house edge never adjusts. The house edge is just what it is. So as the player adjusts, you should be able to manipulate wins. You should be able to win by your adjustments. If you're not going to do that and you're just going to set it and forget it, you're going to lose. And you just have to make moves. It's not something you can just, okay, this works, let's do it. It doesn't work that way. It just doesn't. Yeah, that's right. Absolutely right. So, but if you'll make some slight adjustments, they don't even got to be big. Like, you can play a 2 hit and down strategy and play the 2 hits for free every time, and you're probably going to end up enough to leave at some point. Now, if you don't leave, that's on you. Another thing I always tell people is, you may be winning, but until you walk out the door with $100 bills, with money, cash money, you haven't won. If you're still in the casino hasn't lost yet. So it's not until you leave the casino that you've won, because the casino is really good at getting you to stay and putting money back into it. So that's another thing is when you win, you have to go, you have to quit, you have to stop, you have to do something different. And I tell people all the time, make it real, make your wins real. And what I mean by that, because if you're just piling your money into a bankroll that you're taking right back into the casino the next week or whatever, you still haven't won yet. You still haven't won anything if you're just taking it right back to the casino. So let's say you had 500 and now you have 750, but you take all 750 back in the casino. You haven't won nothing. You've won nothing. Now, if you take that 250 you won and you go buy, I don't know, let's say you buy, whatever it is you buy. I don't even know what people buy. Well, let's say you go buy that. Let's say you go pay your electric bill. Well, you won that electric bill. At that point, you've won that. That's the casino paid for that. So I call it making it real. You got to make it real. If you don't make it real, then it's always still the casino's money. Until you turn it into something tangible, something real, you can build your bankroll up to $100,000. And then the day you go in there and you have a bad day and you lose it back down to 30, it was never your money. But if you build it up, yep, that is really great. I love them as well, as in that sense, Waylon. But I talk to people about that all the time. So a good example, I've said this before. Have you ever seen The Wolf of Wall Street? There's the part with Matthew McConaughey. Now, this is kind of the opposite of that. He's explaining how the stock market does this to people, how they keep your money invested in the stock market, because then it's just numbers on a computer screen. It's never real. But if you cash that money out, now you've made it real. And so that's the same thing in craps or in any casino. When you're in the casino and you win, if you don't move that money out of there and you don't go spend it on something or do something else with it, then take it back, you haven't made it real. It's not real yet. And so I talk about this all the time. This is one of my big points when I talk to people about craps. What's up, Big Kahuna? When I talk to people about craps, this is what I talk about a lot, because if you're not going to do this, then you're always just giving it back. Like TV in my house, casino paid for it. My kids' school clothes, casino paid for it. So I have things around that's just the most recent things. I have things around that the casino pays for this stuff. A lot of times I take my winnings and I go buy stuff for my house that I'm remodeling. I go buy sheetrock or something. So that way, when I'm looking around, I look at all the stuff the casino paid for. If I'm giving any good piece of advice, that's it. When you win, take it out and do something with it. You make it real. The casino can never take that back. Because, guys, if you keep bringing that money back, they're going to get it one day. It's eventually going to go bad one day, and they're going to get it. But anyways, guys, thank you for your time. Thank you for watching. Like I said, we're up 302, so we'll come back with $1,302 on our way from 1,000 to 3,000. See what happens. See how many videos it takes. Maybe we lose. Competitive cheerleading. That is so expensive, man. My friend's daughter does it. I'm like, oh my gosh. I thought football and stuff, it is nothing like that. Sweet. Anyways, guys, like I said, if you're interested in the sports betting Discord, send me an email, wagermethis@gmail.com. I'll hook you up. If you come in there with some bullshit on your mind, I will boot you out. Thank you guys for your time. Have a great day.